The major is upon us, so I'm probably going to do quite a few POV breakdowns or maybe some strat breakdowns. Probably not a lot of other series while the major's actually on itself. So Twistzz is someone I'm going to start off with, played against Flipside in the second round of the prelim. Liquid obviously playing with Zeus, a little bit of disadvantage there. But in this drop down position, you're a bit of a rotator. So you see here, it's obviously just spotting for information. But you'll see he starts to rotate off towards B here. As ELEAGUE gets a bit of pressure out here, they've just smoked off the plat. But one thing you'll notice is this rotator spot as I was talking about. So ELEAGUE is out here, and ELEAGUE does something aggressive. I quite like it. He clears out this position. No one's here. So Twistz's initial reaction is, okay, ELEAGUE's like, okay, I've got it covered. I've smoked it off. So Twistzz is going to rotate back here and watch the A side, simply because they think they've got the B side on lockdown. That smoke comes out, so he's forced to rotate back again, just because there's no point watching the smoke. Or is there? Because they're going to have a player jump through the smoke here in C's. So he's going to not catch him off guard because there's a Mach 10. A little bit of weird positioning from ELEAGUE and Twistzz there, both to be so close together at just the rock position. But I think they're in a bit of a transition phase. But just that rotation role of the drop player, I'd like to point out just how they move around with the plat aggression and stuff. So again, he's rotating over here towards A as they feel like it's coming, and I really like this. They're grouping up together just to lock down an angle and like basically play together. They can both trade off each other very well in this position. You'll see Nitro's going to get up here where you can use the shadow to your advantage. He's actually going to get caught off by a flash. So he goes down, but as I said, it's a good trade position. Twistzz is able to trade it and sees well at it, doesn't get caught off guard. Gets a nice second kill there and almost takes out Blade, but doesn't quite. And one thing I just liked about this round from Twistzz is like to talk about just how he's rotating off as that drop player rotates towards B as that smoke comes in, then rotates over here towards A, and plays a really nice setup with Nitro, I thought, where they could both watch each angle and trade each other very well. A couple of rounds later now, one that's pretty similar, but I just want to talk about it again as it is slightly different and a little bit different rotates, and it is a good round from Twistzz. So you'll see here initially he plays this drop area, but Nitro has a little bit of aggression come towards him at A long there. They're forced to use both their Molotovs. So Twistzz is going to rotate back, and he quickly checks the door that no one's pushing up fast until JDM's in a position to rotate over and they're able to lock it down. Just a small little rotate there that was very minor things and didn't really amount to anything in this round, but could do in future. So they've used the SMG quite well in ELEAGUE here to push up for B long. So they know pretty much exactly where they're going to go, unless they come piling down drop towards ELEAGUE, who has the UMP. They're going to go towards A, and you'll see their setup reflects it. They got all these players here. So Twistzz, is just going to sit here and watch this. It's pretty boring. I mean, very standard. I just want to make sure that no one's pushing out in these positions. But as I fast forward this, you'll see they start to come out towards Zeus here. And Zeus does a pretty good job here getting 1 or 2 kills. Just 1 actually. Or maybe he gets the second one. No, he doesn't. Now you see Twistzz is already out here. I missed it, but I'll show it right now. You'll see there's no hesitation with him. With at the time that he jumps out, obviously Zeus and JDM are still alive. And if this is the case and you're rotating into Cobblestone A site, you don't want to sit up there on Rapunzel. Obviously with an SMG, you're not going to do it anyway. But even with a gun, you want to try and get out here while the T side is possibly distracted by your teammates. Help out your teammates, or in this case, you're just in a better position. I mean, this APC is a much better positioning than sitting up there in Rapunzel, one where you can jiggle around left and right, similar to something like New Box on Inferno, and you can get the job done. You'll see here, even once World Outlet's gone, he does start to get, he's probably a little bit lucky they don't have pistols, but you see he's just moving even further now, just repositioning all the time. And I mean, obviously a little bit confident because of the SMGs, but the main thing I want to talk about is the fact that he does just fly out the Rapunzel area, I guess it's called, and he's not really passive sitting up there. He wants to get out, help Zeus. Even though they all go down, it still helps his positioning a lot. So again, here you can see with the X-ray vision, there's a lot of pressure out here towards B long. So again, with the smoke up, Twistzz is going to rotate to the B side of the drop down. I should probably call this, I probably have to call this video something about rotating one. I mean, that's what I'm talking about really. And just, it's a small adjustment, but it can save a couple of seconds here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So you see he's going to throw a nice flash here for JDM to get up onto plat. You see that flash goes off, and that's when JDM's going to cross. Now Twistzz, you can see if I pause right now, even with this full execute coming in from, that's a really bad picture. But how am I going to, okay, I can't see because the demo system's broken. But you'll see the whole team right now is in front of the smokes. You've got ELEAGUE here, this side of the smokes. Nitro's come through the smoke, Twistzz come through the smoke. And yeah, you'll see that they've talked about this, or the calls come out really quickly. Let's fight this. Let's not retake this. We want to fight this straight away, and that's what they're going to do. Twistzz is pushed up the most aggressively as he was closer than Nitro in the connect area. You see as this one goes down, he does get blinded here quite a lot, but JDM is able to pick up the first pick, and with the counter smoke going down, you see JDM gets the pick, and they will just rotate off, and it actually ends up being quite an interesting round because look at this, they've all come down drop, and they've kind of smoked themselves off. I guess this was the tactic from Blade. He thought maybe he could catch them trying to reposition around the smoke. I'm not really sure. It seems an interesting tactic to me, but I'm not going to complain. And Twistz's teammates just start to drop here, and he's going to end up in a 1v2. Spoiler alert. But that's exactly what's going to happen. JDM's going to hold this corner. You see they're boosting back up drop. I like this. They knew there was 3 players in drop. So JDM's going to go looking for a bit of information. He's going to try and catch him off guard, boosting. And there. So he knows 1 or 2. I'm not sure if the death cam would have shown that. But Twistzz does a good job of, he knows, okay, I need to work out where they are ASAP. He knows they were boosting. So I need to get this kill straight away because that's what's going to be best. Blade sticks around for a little bit too long and Twistzz punishes him for it. So it's a 1v1 now. And I like this positioning. He knows he's up drop. He knows he's not in drop. So he's going to hear him if he tries to get him to drop. So position himself accordingly in this connect area. And he's just in a spot, one you'd expect him to be at, but still a good one nonetheless. Obviously with an AWP, he could be struggling here. Luckily for him, Warden misses and he actually gets him straight to the smoke. Again, the demo system being so amazing, it doesn't show the kill. But yeah, that's another good round. You see the movement and the team coordination all jumping in front of the smokes. And just another round I thought I'd highlight. Nitro has just gone down on the A site. So again, as always, Twistzz is forced to rotate over here. And he's playing a nice little setup with Zeus. You see it's a good little bait and switch. Once Twistzz takes the contact, Zeus is going to peek out, and hopefully it'll be a double peek, presuming Twistzz wins the first fight. Interestingly, I thought I'd do it the other way around, just simply because Twistzz is obviously superior aimer to the coach in Zeus. But it seems that, maybe they have decided to, but they seem to both just be hiding here. And they decide, the time starts to wind down, so it's a minute or whatever, and you'll see they're just kind of waiting for whatever's going to go on, and nothing really happens. So we move it down, let's decide with about 35 seconds left, I want some kind of information. So he's going to peek it here, him and Zeus together, going to clear this out. And you see Twistzz keeps going. Either he's in a fast flank spot, he's making his normal rotate a little bit longer, or he's in early warning systems. You see right here, he gets the kill onto Seized, and you see straight away, Liege is on his way over to the A site. Obviously they're keeping JDM here just in case, and the last resort that it was just 1 player. But again, this early warning system allows the Liege to rotate a little bit early. He sticks around, loses the fight. You can maybe argue he should have fell back. That's a bit of a 50-50 call. Zeus, still tucked in this corner, shows a little bit of his coaching role, but nonetheless he still gets the kill. Liege is a little bit slow to rotate in. I'm not sure what happened there around the door, but you can see, talking about Twistzz positioning there, it's a very good early warning system for when the CTs could start rotating. You saw Liege was able to get that extra head start moving into the site. So the one T round I decided to show is this one here, because I really like how Twistzz moves up and down, or just up basically, in their execute that they're going to throw later in this one. So you see pretty standard stuff here with JDM. Just going to clear out a Molotov this corner. Basically what this does is it baits out this smoke from Waylander. And basically what this does is the CT side want to smoke this off because 1, they think modeling like that is a good indication that you want to go for a B pick because it clears out an angle, 1 on the opposite side of the site you don't have to worry about. But now with that smoke coming in, they don't know if anyone's there. So as this execute comes in, I'm actually going to show you how this one lands, and I actually quite like it. It's going to be a little bit more of an aggressive smoke off here. So you'll see it's going to isolate anyone behind drop down or the rock position, just like that. And this is maybe a little bit different to what we're used to seeing, the old version, or one that was common a couple of years, not years ago, month, I don't know what I'm saying, don't listen to me. But that was along here. This one's a little bit more aggressive, and you see Twistzz is going to take full advantage of this one when he executes onto the site, or when he moves up. So you'll see right now, he trades that, very standard stuff, just trading your teammate. You always want to do that. That's just the fundamentals of CS. But you'll see with these smokes down, he's going to push up and he's going to know what angles are isolated. And he's going to deal with Markelov. And you'll see, because Blade's stuck behind the smoke, he can't help him from the sometimes very powerful rock positioning. And you'll see, even as these smokes fade, Twistzz times it perfectly so he's in cover. Takes out Blade running through the smoke, a bit of a madman. I guess in a 4v2 he's trying to just catch a player off guard. But you'll notice here, as the smokes are fading, Twistzz has found himself some cover. Again, very aggressive cover in the form of rock, very pushed up. But it's cover nonetheless. He's not stuck in the middle of nowhere as these smokes fade. And he times it very well. I'm going to say it was on purpose. I hope it was on purpose because it was actually a really good play in the end. And that's it for this one. Make sure to subscribe and check out my Patreon if you want to support my channel. You find this stuff very useful. Anything's really appreciated. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.